morning, Jolie Johnson.
Today is Monday, October 23rd, 2017. I'm your anchor, Rachel.
And I'm your anchor, Rachel. Please stand and join us for the pledges in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the Texas Pledge.
Honor the
Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now for the moment of silence.
Well, let's take a look at the weather for today.
Right now it feels like 51 degrees with sunny skies. The high temperature for today is 84 degrees with a 0% chance of rain.
I thought this weekend felt great. It was very pleasant and there was just a small thunderstorm.
And this week it is going to continue to feel great. There's a cold front that's coming in, and by Friday we won't even reach the 70s.
Attention student council members, you have a meeting tomorrow.
Make sure you made arrangements for staying after school and to get home.
Also, if you're a 4th or 5th grader student council member that's interested in running for an officer position, remember that you will be staying after the meeting for a few minutes.
Hey students, Ms. Stenelson is excited to have Maker Monday again this week.
Teachers, after broadcast, please let your students know who gets to go today.
Reminder, Maker Monday takes place in the library during your recess time, except for kinder. They will go first thing this morning. Kinder through 2nd grade will be using straws and connectors to complete a building challenge.
And 3rd through 5th graders will be using these awesome robots called Spheros. Speaking of Ms. Nelson, she's also here to review expectations for the Maker Stations. Let's listen closely.
Good morning, Jolie Johnson. As several of you have noticed, the last couple of weeks, the Maker Stations in the library have been closed. I needed to take a couple of days to think about how we can best use those Maker Stations, and I thought maybe the best way would be to review the expectations for those stations school-wide. So let's take a look at these slides. Remember that Maker Stations are the stations that we have set out for you on the tables, and you may go to those after you check out your library books. Your most important job when you come to the library for class checkout is to find good fit books. Remember, good fit means 2 things. Most importantly, you're finding books that are interesting to you, interesting that you'll want to keep reading them. And second of all, you can read most of the words in the book. All right, when you choose a station to go to, again, that's after you check out your books, you need to make sure that you are following the directions on the table. Each table has a sign like you see on the screen right now. That station needs to stay at the table. You need to make sure that you're doing whatever the sign says. So if you go to the music station like you see here, you're using the GarageBand app to create a song based on your favorite book, not coding. If you want to code, go to the coding station. Also, if you go to a table and there's no iPads or there's no materials, that means that station's not available at the moment and you need to either go to a different table or read your books at that table. Next thing I want to talk about is the noise level in the library. Anytime your class is here checking out books, please make sure you have a level 0 or 1. 1 is a whisper voice. Regardless if I'm teaching a lesson or not, which as you've noticed, oftentimes I'm teaching lessons when you're checking out books, please make sure you're following this expectation. Even the iPads should have a low volume. And last of all, please make sure that when you're finished at a maker station, when your teacher says it's time to line up, that you make sure to put everything away. You put the materials away, you push the chairs under. If you were at a paper station like origami or coloring, please make sure that you put that paper away, either in the recycling bin or take it with you. And while we're talking about paper, please remember you may only use one piece of paper. We want to make sure that there's enough for all of the students here at Jolie Johnson. That's it. Back to you, anchors.
We're calling Mondays Make Your Mark Mondays. So we'll have a tip every Monday to help us leave a positive impact.
Since today is kicking off Red Ribbon Week, we are making healthy life choices.
And speaking of Red Ribbon Week, I've noticed some good bright colored shirts today. What are we wearing tomorrow?
Great question. Tomorrow we will sock it to drugs, so wear some crazy socks tomorrow. Now for our lunch choices.
Choice 1, mini sausage with waffles.
Choice 2, meatball pizza sub.
Choice 3, turkey cheese sandwich.
Choice 4, a chicken pinto taco salad with tortilla chips.
Well, that's all I've got today at the JLJ TV News Desk.
And remember, Trailblazers,
Be
safe, be respectful, be responsible, and have a marvelous Monday.
Bye.